All right, students, you're all right here. Kelly and Kathy here. We are going to demonstrate what you need to be practicing for your Class 1 demonstration and what you're going to do today in your sessions. So I'm just grateful you're all here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through our tracker, and then we will go through tracing meridians. I'll trace meridians on Kathy. Then I will do your Quickie Energizer. After the Quickie Energizer, I'm going to retest anything that's out on her in her daily energy routine so we can see what the Quickie Energizer corrected. Then we'll do a Brazilian toe. And I'm going to do I'm going to go boop, 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 because you don't need to see me at length. You just need to see me do it so that you can do longer ones on each other. So, Kathy, I'm going to have you come over here. Does it matter which arm I'm using?
No.
And can you guys see me okay? I'll turn this way.
Oh,
Is this okay?
Yeah.
So I'm right-handed, so I usually would test her right arm, but I'm gonna just go ahead and use this arm. So we're gonna smooth out the energy here. I'm gonna create a closed circuit with my other hand on her shoulder. I'm gonna say hold strong before I push every time. So hold strong, Kathy. I'm gonna break up the energy just pinching right at that pectoralis major. Hold strong. I'm going to smooth it out. Hold strong. First time you test anyone, and really as a habit that you should have for everybody, is that you should always have them say their name. So my name is Kathy.
My name is Kathy.
Hold strong. My name is Bill.
My name is Bill.
Hold strong. My name is Kathy.
My name is Kathy.
Hold strong. Perfect. All right, so we could keep going with some more true-false statements. I feel like I have her yes and her no. That's the purpose of the true-false. So we're just going to go ahead and start checking. So I'm going to pinch the hair for dehydration. Hold strong. She's actually dehydrated. So I'm going to have you circle dehydrated on that little chart there. Kathy and I are both going to drink. Can you hand me my water?
And this is water.
This is water.
It's not.
So if she drinks, I drink. And remember that is because water goes to the organs when we're dehydrated. The organ's going to take anything that we need in terms of water or nourishment first, and the skin's going to be the last to get the water. So hold strong. I'm going to recheck that. Hold strong. So she's good there. I'm going to check polarity. Palm of the hand on top of the head. Hold strong. She's good. Hold strong. That's exactly how I wanted to test. All right. Let's just do the foot slap. I'm going to slap the bottom of her feet to see if she's grounded. Hold strong. Great. So you can do a check mark for polarity and for groundings. Okay. So now we're going to check her stomach.
It's not corrected. Oh yeah, that is corrected. I'm sorry.
Corrected.
I did.
So he's going to circle, and I'm just going to touch the second toe. Hold strong, and she's weak.
So you just touched the second toe.
I just touch the second. Sometimes I kind of give it a little pinch. Sometimes I just touch the top of the nail bed.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So she's actually, so we're going to just circle stomach. And I'm not going to correct it now because we're going to see what the Quickie Energizer will correct. So Kathy, you're going to walk towards me. And hold strong. She's strong there. We're going to walk backwards. And hold strong. So the K27 is okay. That's going to be a check mark. Thymus. So now I'm just going to go through real quick. So I got thymus, hold strong. Thymus is okay. We're going to go spleen. I want to go in order of your... So I'm qualifying spleen right now. And typically when we're just checking to see if spleen's okay, it would just look like this. Hold strong. Spleen's nice and strong. I would not pinch the muscle behind it. I'm actually going to qualify it right now by pinching the back of the latissimus dorsi. So just like when we qualified here, I'm going to qualify spleen. The reason I'm doing that is it's a great test to use when somebody's laying on the table. So I'm no longer checking spleen as an energy. I'm checking spleen from a qualification standpoint. So hold strong, pinch, pinch, hold strong. Hold strong. My name is Kathy.
My name is Kathy.
Hold strong. My name is Bill.
My name is Bill.
My name is Kathy.
My name is Kathy.
Good. So spleen is okay, plus it is qualified. So may I borrow that X in that chart from you? All right, so go here. I'm going to put it down. Remember my X, hold strong. She's good. and hold strong. All right, that's a check mark. So let's read something. I didn't bring a book.
Can I borrow a bag?
Anyway? Oh, he's on
Forgot, sorry.
She needs her glass. Grab. Do you see a book? Oh, here. I got something for you to read on the back of her book. Do you mind?
Can I have my sheet back?
Did I take that from you?
I gave it to you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Kelly, should we always qualify the arm before doing the spleen test?
If you're just checking the energy of spleen,
Yeah.
you can just check the energy. If it's strong, it's strong, right?
Okay.
Now, oftentimes I qualify the spleen while I'm there, while I'm standing, because I know I'm going to use it while she's laying down on the table. If you find out that she doesn't qualify for spleen, then you're going to be like, oh, well, spleen tested strong. But really what's probably happening, like let's say it goes strong. Let's just pretend.
Okay.
Let's say, put your glasses down. Let's say it does this, arm down here. Actually, turn it this way. So let's say it goes, hold strong, and I go to qualify, and I go pinch, but it stays strong. Oh, I was going to use that as a general indicator. However, it's strong. So although spleen held strong for me, because I can't turn it on and off, I'm like, oh, something's going on with spleen. So in that case, I might say, let's go ahead and just thump spleen. We already know how to flush spleen. We would go backwards 1 time and forwards 3 times. So that'll be on your video too. And I'm thumping, she's not. So let's check spleen again. And hold strong. And I'm going to qualify. Hold strong. Hold strong. So spleen's working the way it should now.
Can you say it again how you rehab that spleen again? You do 3 times up?
So to flush, we start off going backwards. This you can do on any meridian except heart. So we start at the end point, we go up, we go down, all the way off to the beginning point.
You
Now-
flush it.
This is flushing. So we're taking the old bath water off. 1 coming up, 2 coming up, 3 coming up. That's what flushing is. 1 time backwards. Everybody say flushing is 1 time backwards.
1 time
One time backwards.
3 times
3
forward.
times forward.
Is flushing. And who don't we flush?
Heart.
Heart.
When we pinch, it sends energy to the heart.
We can pinch it, we can tap the end points, we can trace it forward for heart, but we don't flush heart. And we don't trace it backwards. All right. And you'll see in her book and we don't sedate heart. But if you look at the book really closely, the sedating points for heart are usually the small intestine points. So there are points assigned to heart to sedate, but it's not actually the heart points, it's small intestine points. Because together on the 5 rhythms, heart and small intestine are opposite each other. So by working with small intestine, I think it's their strengthening points. I'd have to look at that closer. All right, so what's next we got? We did thymus, we did spleen. I'm going to turn Kathy here a little bit.
Oh, I was reading.
We did homolateral, we're reading. So let's read this.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
That's strong. So she's good there, so that's a check mark. All right, crown pole.
Can we read that one?
Oh, read backwards, excuse
Yeah.
me. Sorry.
Measure beyond powerful are we, that is fear deepest hour.
So she's good. Sorry about that.
Why don't we stop and then refresh it since we're at 10 minutes?